Hello, this is Manish Patel with IchimokuTrade.com and AlertTrades.com. Today we got another great, fantastic video for you where we're going to show you how you could use the IMTF indicator in order to optimize another technical system. Today the technical system we're going to show in this workshop is a Japanese charting tool called Renko. Okay, so this is really combining two Japanese tools into one to do a very effective trading system. And what we're going to do is we're going to show you how to trade gold futures with this. So we'll look at the market close yesterday, and then we'll look backwards and see where all the bullish and bearish signals were, and talk about where the entries would be based on both the technical systems, and go from there. Okay, so before we begin, let's go for our normal disclaimer to state this is for education use only. We're not soliciting you to buy or sell any particular instrument. If you do so, you're doing that at your own risk. All information is owned by EII Capital Group, cannot be copied or distributed without written permission. We are broker neutral, so we support all the various charting platforms. Today we're going to be basically showing you Renko charts in TradeStation, so that's going to be the tool that we're going to use today. So let's go straight to the charts and get into everything. Okay, so here's a chart. Let me show you the settings that we have on TradeStation. We're doing the classic method of Renko charts. We're doing a brick size of 1, and the reason why is we're dealing with gold futures where the price is basically around the $1,200 range, and that's why we're doing a brick size of 1. You could increase that, but I really wouldn't recommend decreasing it at all, because that's going to get too minor of brick size in order to sit there and trade this very effectively. Okay, so let's look at the chart. So this is basically the contract here with brick size of 1. This is mini gold futures here. I like looking at minis here, that way you can kind of see exactly what's going on. A lot of retail people like to trade minis, whereas a lot of institutions like to trade full-blown contracts. It really doesn't matter. A mini is just a small version of the full future one. Okay, now here is basically these bricks here. The red is basically bearish bricks, the green is bullish bricks here. The green basically is our trailing stop if you enter a trade. The purple dots you're seeing every so often are basically day and swing type of supports, and these crosses here are basically going to be your long swing and long-term supports. Okay, we're going to dumb this down. Very, very simple. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll backwards and try to find a bullish or bearish setup, and only stick to breakout trades and see how successful this is with just that. Okay, so here is a green zone here. When you get a green zone here, that basically means it's bullish, and then if you look above you, you'll see basically these little dots here. Okay, those dots basically represents the breakout levels there. Okay, so and then once you enter that trade, then basically use the green dots here for your trailing stop. So this is the bullish area here. Notice the shaded area went away. So on this bar right here, right there, we enter the trade. Okay, so this is the bar we enter the trade. It was roughly probably about 12 or so, and now what happens is you're going to basically trail going up. Okay, now over here it looks like it basically hit the green dots. It didn't. Reason why is, remember, this bar occurred here and you're using the stop from the previous green dot, so it's right there. Okay, so that didn't get stopped out at all. So you sail in this trade, you're still in this trade, you're going to carry this thing all the way up, and you're still in this trade here. Notice it never hit the green dots completely and went below them until this point right here. So around this point right here, 1226, is pretty much where you exit the trade. Okay, now you could have exited earlier, you could have taken some positions off depending on what your money management is, but you could see if you just stick to a simple breakout method using the IMTF indicator setups along with the Renko charts, you're going to be very successful. Now let's scroll back and make sure we're not curve fitting, which a lot of people do. Here's another green area here. There's the blue dots right there. Notice the shaded area went away. We never got to the blue dots, so we never entered a bullish breakout trade at all, and you could see it's good because it kind of went down and then sideways. Here is a red shaded area. This is basically means it's bearish. If you enter bearish, you would enter these blue dots here. That trade never triggered at all, so you never lost anything. So far we had 2 trades we never entered at all. One trade we did, which was bullish, that was successful. There's another trade here. This is a trade here. You would enter here on the blue dots right there. So this right here is you would enter here. Now this went up. Okay, and if you notice one thing, it did, after that it went down, and it basically hit the green dots right here and the zone here. So in this trade you lost a little here if you just basically trail with the green dots here. If you follow the Renko system, depending what your rules are, typically with the Renko system, if you get 2 or 3 bricks on a pullback, that's acceptable, and then pretty much you get out. So if you follow the Renko system, believe it or not, you would probably have gotten out right here, which is pretty much at break even. So if you would add that in the system, then you would get out at break even at that point, because you really don't want to see more than 3 bricks, red bricks in a row, which will pretty much go against your trade. Okay, so if you scroll back here, you keep on scrolling back, you're just looking for setups. Remember, these shaded areas are pure trends, not trend continuations. Okay, so a lot of this you may be saying it's going down, why didn't we enter? Well, that's because the shaded areas are not set up for that. They're not set up for basically to do trend continuations. They're trying to get you into big institutional ways that we have right now. Here's a red setup area here. It got triggered right here. You shorted it there. You can see you're playing the short all the way down. You're going to keep on shorting it. You're going to keep on trading this. You're going to keep on trading this. Notice one thing. On these green bars, when it happened, you did not see more than 3 pullbacks at all. Right here you got 3, and then you had 4. That's what I was talking about with the Renko rules that you had before. Over here, still 3. You're still taking this trade going short, and right here you got basically stopped out. Notice you had 4 bricks here, and you got stopped out. So this is the level you would have gotten out here. Okay, so that was another successful trade. So you had 1 bullish successful trade, 1 bearish successful trade, and basically 2 trades you set up but never triggered at all. Here's another zone here. You never entered this bullish zone here at all because that was bullish. Okay, let's keep on scrolling back. Scrolling backwards. Notice there's no trade setups at all. Here's another one here. This is a bearish one here. You entered a trade here, and now you're basically going to trail with the stops going down, down, down here. You didn't get 4 bricks here. You keep on going. You had 4 bricks here, so you pretty much got out of the trade right there. Okay, if you have any questions, you guys can email us here at info@eiicapital.com. If you have not had a chance to play around with the indicator, definitely get it from us. We've got it available right now for TradingView and TradeStation, and soon to come will basically be eSignal and NinjaTrader and MetaStock too. Thank you.